how should we evaluate NHL legends beyond raw statistics? Imagine watching a game and feeling the energy of a player who seems to lift everyone around them. Sometimes numbers don't tell the whole story about a hockey legend. When we talk about the greatest players in the National Hockey League, or NHL, it's easy to focus on goals, assists, and points. But those stats only scratch the surface. To truly understand a player's impact, we need to look at more than just the numbers. First, think about the era in which a player competed. Scoring was different in the 1980s compared to today. The game was more physical and less focused on high scoring. Comparing goal totals across decades without considering these differences can be misleading. We should adjust statistics to account for the style of play and rules at the time. Next, consider intangible qualities like hockey IQ, leadership, and competitiveness. Hockey IQ is about how well a player reads the game, anticipates plays, and makes smart decisions under pressure. Leadership shows in how a player inspires teammates, handles tough situations, and influences the team's culture. These traits often turn good players into legends because they elevate the entire team beyond what goals and assists can show. Impact on team success is another key factor. Many players are remembered for clutch performances in playoffs or for helping their team win Stanley Cups. A player who consistently performs in critical moments adds a lot to their legacy, even if their regular season stats aren't eye-popping. Versatility and how a player adapts over time also matter. Some players excel at offense, defense, and special teams. Others change their game as they age or as the league evolves. This ability to adapt shows a deep understanding of hockey and a willingness to do whatever it takes to contribute. Advanced analytics give us new ways to measure effectiveness. Stats like possession numbers, expected goals, and quality of competition help us see how a player influences puck control and scoring chances. Watching game footage reveals positioning, effort, and decision-making that raw numbers can't capture. Live observation remains important. Seeing a player skate, handle the puck, and compete in person or on video helps us understand their presence on the ice. These visual cues add context to the stats and analytics. Finally, a player's cultural and historical significance shapes how we view their greatness. Some players changed the way hockey was played, inspired future generations, or became symbols for their teams or communities. These contributions add to their legendary status. Putting it all together, evaluating NHL legends beyond just goals and assists involves looking at era-adjusted stats, leadership, playoff performances, versatility, advanced numbers, video analysis, and their cultural impact. This approach helps us appreciate the full scope of what makes a player truly legendary in hockey history and culture. It's about recognizing that a player's influence goes far beyond the scoreboard.